The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Silence is a source of great strength. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. He who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. The Tao that can be spoken is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. The power of intuitive understanding will protect you from harm until the end of your days. A leader is best when people barely know he exists. When his work is done, his aim fulfilled, they will say, "We did it ourselves." When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. When you realize nothing is lacking, the whole world belongs to you. The wise find pleasure in water. The virtuous find pleasure in hills. The wise are active. The virtuous are tranquil. The wise are joyful. The virtuous are long-lived. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened. The best fighter is never angry. Nature does not play favorites. It simply follows its own laws. The more laws and restrictions there are, the poorer people become. To lead people, walk beside them. The master does nothing, yet he leaves nothing undone. To be content with little is difficult. To be content with much is impossible. The softest things in the world overcome the hardest things in the world. In dwelling, live close to the ground, and thinking, keep to the simple. Be the chief, but never the lord. The more you know yourself, the more clarity there is. Self-knowledge has no end. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. Give evil nothing to oppose, and it will disappear by itself. Act without expectation. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live. He who is contented is rich. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are, and you know what you want. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. When you are content to be simply yourself, and don't compare or compete. Everyone will respect you. Do the difficult things while they are easy, and do the great things while they are small. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. He who conquers others is strong. He who conquers himself is mighty. One cannot reflect in streaming water. Only those who know internal peace can give it to others. If you want to awaken all of humanity, then awaken all of yourself. If you want to eliminate the suffering in the world, then eliminate all that is dark and negative in yourself. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Respond intelligently even to unintelligent treatment. Be like water making its way through cracks. Do not be assertive, but adjust to the object, and you shall find a way round or through it. If nothing within you stays rigid, outward things will disclose themselves. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Simplicity, patience, compassion. These three are your greatest treasures. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. If you want to govern the people, you must place yourself below them. If you want to lead the people, you must learn how to follow them. When you are steadfast in your abstention of harming others, then no one can oppose you. When wealth is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. When character is lost, all is lost. To know that you do not know is the best. To pretend to know when you do not know is a disease. Love is of all passions the strongest, for it attacks simultaneously the head, the heart, and the senses. Those who have knowledge don't predict. Those who predict don't have knowledge. Anticipate the difficult by managing the easy. All difficult things have their origin in that which is easy, and great things in that which is small. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. Do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. Do not look only at yourself, and you will see much. Do not justify yourself, and you will be distinguished. Do not boast, and you will endure. The more prohibitions you have, the less virtuous people will be. The more weapons you have, the less secure people will be. Governing a large country is like frying a small fish. You spoil it with too much poking. Success is as dangerous as failure. Ambition has one heel nailed in well, though she stretch her fingers to touch the heavens. Doing nothing is better than being busy doing nothing. The wise man knows that it is better to sit on the banks of a remote mountain stream than to be emperor of the whole world. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. If you want to be a great leader, you must learn to follow the Tao. Stop trying to control Let go of fixed plans and concepts, and the world will govern itself. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Love is a force more formidable than any other. It is invisible, it cannot be seen or measured. Yet it is powerful enough to transform you in a moment and offer you more joy than any material possession could. The greatest love is self-love, as in loving yourself. You are able to love others more fully and completely. To love someone deeply gives you strength. Being loved by someone deeply gives you courage. Love is a decision, not an emotion or feeling, that if made from the heart will outlast anything. The best love is the kind that awakens the soul and makes us reach for more, that plants a fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. A leader's attitude is contagious. If you want to inspire others, have a positive attitude and a clear vision. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. The wise leader does not try to force people to follow him or her. Instead, he or she inspires them to follow by setting an example of honesty, humility, and compassion. The best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other.